Okay, so well, the first time I met him or saw him, he was looking very slim, very handsome, nice young man. He's an R&B songwriter, producer, and singer, multi-instrumentalist. Started as a drummer, finished second runner-up at the maiden season of Project Fame West Africa. Hails from Kogi State, from Igala. His father was a pastor. And he used to sing and play the drums in the church choir when he was much younger. He grew up listening to the likes of Barry White and cites artists like Michael Jackson, Boyz II Men, John Legend, Carl Thomas, and Joe as his musical influences. He once revealed that he never planned to become a musician. He attended the Kaduna Polytechnic where he studied computer science.
Oh, there you go again.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Please meet Praiz Ugbede Adejo, better known by his stage name, Praiz.
Thank you very much.
And he wears the cap born to reign.
Yes, sir.
Now you a Biko.
Yo, mommy. Thank you for having me. It feels good to be here again. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. And my producer decided to play one of your early videos,
Yeah.
aforementioned.
Yeah.
You're looking real fine and very innocent. Now you're looking very guilty.
I know. I think.
Guilty of what exactly?
No, he will tell us.
Oh,
So-
well, I think it's just the beards. The beards are more fuller, and I think I'm just looking more macho.
Guilty of being
Okay.
macho.
All right. If you say so. So what's
Okay.
been happening to you since the last time you were here? That's how many years ago? About 4?
No, like I think 2 years.
I think
Yeah,
it's
3 years.
more like 3.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
Okay.
I've been on a couple of projects. I dropped an EP called 2 Minutes. 2 Minutes is a body of work that it's an R&B body of work that talks about different facets of love, talks about separation, divorce, talks about marriage, talks about friends with benefits. It covers a lot of topics that a lot of people are shy to talk about.
So it's now FFB. It's no longer FFF. Friend for benefit.
Well, when I say friends with benefits, it's a situation where it's a relationship situation where it's
Based
not
on what I can get out of it.
Yes, exactly. And a lot of people are in such relationships and are ashamed to talk about it. But the main song for me on that project was a 2 minutes song. The 2 minute song is 2 minutes long and talks about separation, talks about divorce, talks about taking a break from a toxic
all very
relationship.
painful.
Yeah.
All very painful.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to do that?
It was birthed out of my last relationship. It was very.
Which wasn't a divorce.
Yeah.
It was
No,
just a breakup.
Yeah, it was just a breakup. But
It was that painful. Was
yeah,
it?
it was that painful because I thought it was that relationship where it would be my last relationship into taking it into the next phase. Because I'm not getting younger, and it was quite painful. And also, I have friends who have been married and their marriage did not work out, didn't turn out, and I know the reasons why it didn't turn out. It didn't turn out well. So I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of knowledge about things that are not working out, and people are trying to either just hold it because of the kids. They're trying to stay in a relationship or in a home because of the kids, and thereby losing themselves.
And so, do you think that's a good thing?
Well, growing up, I'm fortunate to come from a family that is together. It's a happy family, but not everybody is fortunate to have that. And I have this belief that divorce is a no. But the truth is, as I grow older, you just realize that you just need, at a point in your life, you would need to take a break from from a relationship that is unhealthy for you. My beliefs have begun, they're changing basically.
Well, I'm sure nobody likes divorce.
Yeah.
But if it has to be, it has to be. People have said they rather see two people living happily apart than living with acrimony together. If that's the way it's going to be, well, That's the way it's going to be. Sorry about your breakup.
Thank you, Mama.
Never mind. I'm sure you've healed now. So the one that is
Mama.
your own
Yeah.
is going to come along
Yes,
soon.
Mama. Yes.
And you will not be mistaken about it. You will see it the day you see her.
Amen. Well, they should take Mama. Please tell them they should stop rushing me to get married.
Forget your what?
To get married, because
Oh,
when
okay.
I get to marry, like.
But see the kind of music.
No, take
see
your
the
time.
No,
Yeah.
Alea, hold on. See the kind of music you play.
Yeah.
You play music that reaches the depths. As I say, R&B music goes to the depths. Talks about you, love, giving it, collecting it. And sometimes, some have even described your music and videos, I'm sorry to use the word, as raunchy and not very family friendly. So then they ask you, when would you marry so that you can cut down?
I would disagree when people say my videos are raunchy, because if you want to talk about one of the most responsible musicians in the country, my name comes up first. I'm very conscious about my content. I put out a few up-tempo songs that are not like your regular slow R&B songs. So I mean, you see people dancing. I mean, you won't expect to see people just standing in an up-tempo, like a danceable song. So maybe they're just mistaking that for being raunchy, because I am very particular about my content. I come from a responsible family. I'm not saying people who do raunchy music don't come from a responsible family, but I'm also conscious about my father's name.
Okay. Do your parents listen to your music?
Yes, they do.
And they enjoy it?
They do.
What has it been like for you in all of this? I mean, like the picture I just told you now, what some people say about you. How do you handle all of this, knowing that this is what you have? One of your albums, you had it in black and in white. Was that to make, Britain famous? Was that to balance out on all, or were you out there to make money, or you wanted to make music that will last?
My debut album was called Rich and Famous album. The white.
That was the album for which you were on this set.
Yeah. And the white one was the R&B album, and the black one was called Rich, and the black was called Famous. Rich, for me, is the R&B songs, the songs that have content. The black was Famous, the popular sound that everyone wants to listen to. And for me, I wanted to create that balance. I wanted to be everything my fans wanted me to be, but still maintain my essence. So I decided to make two separate albums because I didn't want to dilute the Rich album. Because if I included the popular songs in that, it would dilute the strength of the album. So I decided to do two separate albums.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you try to play to every side? You want to keep everyone happy and still be you? Is it possible?
It worked for me because in our country, we believe that at a certain point, we used to believe that until you do a certain kind of music, you're regarded as mainstream. And I mean, for years I've been doing R&B, and they're like, yeah, he has a nice voice, he can sing. But nobody regarded me as mainstream until I did an alternative song, style of music that is not R&B. Then they regarded me as mainstream. So now, I give them what they wanted, and now I'm feeding them what I want to feed them right now. So it was a strategy for me. It was a strategy.
You get that? You gave them what they wanted to hear, won them over.
And now he's
feeding them whatever he wants.
Yeah, strong
and they're chopping it.
Yeah. All you just need
Is that correct?
Yes, Mama, you're right.
Now tell me, at one point you said that you really didn't want to be a musician to start off. So what changed? Here you are now doing nothing but music.
Yeah. So the thing is, we all think we want to do a certain thing in a certain point in our life, but lastly, I think God knows the end from the beginning, and I'm one who, I don't like to force things. I like what I like. I wanted to be a football player. I love football so much. Same magnitude, same way I love music. I played football for a period of time, but after secondary school, before I go into our institution, I was always in the studio with my friend TK, who's a music producer. So, and before that, I played the drums. So, I was doing live recordings, live drum recordings for them, and I learned how to produce. So, that period, I decided to just, instead of whiling away time at home, let me just learn stuff. Because I love music, and it just grew. It just grew.
And the direction went from
Changed.
football to...
Yeah, well, it changed. It changed. I had to be smart because I've been playing football for a while, and I'm in different scouts, but nothing happened, and I just went for a competition, and everything just changed. I won a car, I won $1 million naira. I hear people say, "Ah, you can sing." And I'm like, okay, well, all these years.
Well, it looks like I can't sing.
Might as well take
You
it
came to
further.
the realization yourself that you could sing, and you just thought, why not take it to the next level?
So, I decided to just, okay, well, since I've gotten to this point, let's just do this. And I'm happy I made that decision because I think it's one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I've achieved a lot that I never ever thought I would achieve. And above all, I'm making my family proud.
What about your football thing? Do you still play football sometimes?
Yes, I do. I play once a week.
Oh.
But my own saying is, my brothers, I have two brothers who play, they must play that football.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's a good sport, and the money is beautiful.
I like a bit of the money, but I also like the part that they'll be playing as well. Praiz. We're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we'll look at what next. What's the way forward and the music industry? Are you starting a coaching mentorship program, or do you have it already, and all of that? But all that will be in a moment. So we still have Praiz in the house. Don't go away. Welcome back. We still have Praiz in the house. Yeah, Praiz. R&B singer, producer, writer, and all the works. Are you going into acting?
No.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to add footballer and football coach as well.
You're a football coach?
No, I'm not. But I want to go into football business. I have a lot of friends who are agents, who are major agents, and I'm trying to expand my business view. Besides music, I want to venture into different things: football business, real estate, and a lot of things.
Okay.
Well, he is a very ambitious young man.
He's told you he has two brothers who must play football, whether they like it or yes.
Good. So how are you, what should I say?
Finding your
Trying to railroad them into playing football. Because in the end, that's what it is. You're going to railroad them.
Yes. They played for the Barcelona Academy, and they graduated. So they're on the foundation is already being laid.
They're fast on their way.
But for you, your music, for instance, the Nigerian music space.
Yeah.
Now there's a school of thought that believes that there is, in quote, no room for your kind of music. Yeah. All you get in the popular music is going everywhere. And how are you finding it?
The, in quote, popular belief is actually false, because everybody has a market. First of all, you need to know that you can't please everybody. Everybody can be your market, your niche market. And once you realize that from the beginning, it would help you in the long run. And for me, I don't release songs back to back, but I'm still relevant. Looking for what I'm coming from Project Fame. I was not the winner of Project Fame, but if you call my name Praiz, by God's grace, people know who I am. They know my songs. And one thing is to know what you stand for, know your market, keep doing what you do. Just know your lane and stick to your lane.
You and the winner of that Project Fame, do you relate?
Yeah.
How often? Have you thought about a collaboration?
We had one on my album in 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on. We have a song called Ugbede. It was on the popular album.
Who was the winner?
Iyanya was the winner.
Are you thinking of another collaboration with him?
I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I
What
mean,
about-
it depends on where his musical headspace is, and because right now, I mean, I'm on my classic movement. I'm on the R&B movement.
In this R&B movement,
Yeah.
what collaborations are you looking at? Because I think you're working on a project right now,
Yes,
right?
I am.
So what collaborations are you looking at?
On my album, I have my album is a very interesting album. It's world music. It's
World.
world music. It's a fusion of Afrobeat and R&B. I say that because it's the rhythm. The rhythm is the African rhythm, but the melody is me singing. And the content is good content, basically. So there's the R&B, there's the ballads, there is the Afrobeat, or Afro, I'd rather say Afro pop, and yeah, there's like the Afrobeat, like the proper Afrobeat, like the fella kind of Afrobeat. And I'm trying to do or make sounds that will also fit into festivals, you know. So I'm on a wider vision right now.
And how's that coming out?
Beautiful. I just wrapped up my album. It's called the King album, and it's going to be out by God's grace in July. I just dropped my first single called Hustle, and the video also should be out next week.
Okay, Praiz. I mean, that voice is remarkable. So
Yes,
we're
sir.
going to give you room to do one, maybe from the new album or from the just do a short piece for us to sign out the program. But first, we will sign out.
Yes, sir.
We'll do the final sign out. Okay. So we've been talking with Praiz, Ugbede Adejo, better known as Praiz, the R&B singer-producer. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
And as we say, that's the package today. Hello?
I wish you a happy weekend and a blessed week ahead. I am Alero Idu.
And I'm Neo Taigwe. Go out there, be the best you can be. Love your neighbor, love yourself, love this country, and just be your best. Bye-bye. We'll leave you with Praiz.
Praise.
When I become rich and famous. Oh, do you want me to do one from the album?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hustle to be free, freedom from poverty. Hustle for your family. Put in work and just believe. Hustle to be free, freedom from poverty. Hustle for your family. Put in work and just believe. Hey, 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 hey.